Hello, everybody. So this week's intention, letting go of energy that's clouding your vision, you back. It's a life practice that I learned that has freed me so many. Replaying, revisiting hurtful situations in your head over and over only weighs you down and prevents.
Sorry for the glitches.
Now, because you're still energetically holding on to the past. The energy that you put into constantly rewinding to the resentment. Why did they do that? Why did they say that to me? I didn't deserve to be treated that way. All of that only keeps you stuck. It will never change what happened. You gotta press stop and reject the urge to keep replaying so that you can then fast forward into the now for yourself. You know, a lot of people think that holding on to things that disempowered them is going to somehow magically turn it around. As I said in my message a couple of weeks ago about forgiveness, you have to release the notion, give up the hope that the past could have been any different. And you also must release the idea that people would do what you might do in any given instance. This is a big one. I had to learn and relearn before I actually got it. Expecting people to do what you would do in a situation only leads to your disappointment, not theirs. They're going on with their life. So let people be who they are, and either you accept it or you don't. Not doing that keeps you stuck in a circumstance that actually costs you time, costs you energy. And I can guarantee that oftentimes the person on the other side of the bitterness you're holding on to, they're not even thinking about you. In fact, they probably have just moved on. They certainly aren't obsessing the way you are. Think of it like letting go of any bad habit that just doesn't serve your well-being. Not an easy task. Taking the road to a more enlightened, healthy existence never is. So this is what I want to ask you to ask yourself. Why am I holding on to this? How is this serving me? And really think about the answer. Maybe it makes you feel validated. Maybe it makes you feel righteous. Or maybe taking on the pain is your way of recognizing the injustice so that even though it won't be made right, it can at least not be forgotten. Then I ask you, again, ask yourself, do you want to be right or do you want peace? Woo! This was huge for me. The unfortunate fact is that having both may not be possible. And also, you may never get your moment of righteousness, so why wait for it? Choose peace. What I know for sure is that in this world, time is a moving on, and it's our most valuable commodity. You can never get it back. So staying in that loop, playing it over and over in your head of hurt only amplifies your pain. Let it go. Exhale, make room in your heart for something that is uplifting. Surround yourself with people who want the best for you. You have the ability to shift the DNA of your spirit and control how you perceive life. So why not lighten your load and let it go? Have a great week.
Okay, awesome.
Very true message. Good script.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning,
Can you
Donna.
imagine? Hi, how are you guys doing? I can actually join today.
Yay, you look like you're
And I
driving
tell-
home.
I gotta do what I gotta do in the meantime. But you
hold
know
on.
what?
Any fancy
Hold on one second here.
Doodly, you drag, you drop, you tweak some settings, and boom.
Okay, there.
You know, I'm so excited about that, Don. It really, that message really resonated with me. More so because I hope I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be sounding too religious here. No, I'm not religious. I'm not particularly religious. I just happen to be very spiritual.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to try to be as short as I possibly can. I have been using a devotional for the past 6 years or so. The same devotional. And recently, for the past 3 months or so, I've been stuck. I shouldn't say stuck. I have been meditating on one particular verse from the Bible, and it's in Genesis. And that has led me on to a number of things that has helped me tremendously with that particular notion or encouragement that Oprah imparted today. So yeah, thank you, Don.
Okay, yes.
That
You're
hit the spot today.
the right message, the right message comes at the right time, always.
Every time, without
It's
fail.
amazing.
No, because we are all, whether we want to believe it or not, or whether we want to accept it or not, we are all connected.
Yeah, definitely.
We all connected, So in the meantime, we just need to relax and just do what we need to do. Go with the flow.
Wow, that's right.
Go with the flow. Yeah.
And I love how Oprah says, choose peace. Time is moving on.
Peace
the
every
time
time.
is moving.
Yes.
So you might as well choose peace and let everything go that's not, not serving you well. It's dragging
It's how I
you
live
down.
my life.
Yes, right.
It's how I live my life. I allow nothing and no one. And when I say that, I mean, I can stand on a rooftop and say, because it's how I live my life.
Right.
Nothing bothers me. I don't allow anybody to disturb my peace. If you are, you've got to go.
Right.
No explanation. You got to go. Because you know what you did and you know what you're doing.
Right. Then you have room, like Oprah says, for uplifting things, uplifting people that can bring you up. If you have all these other things in your life, there's no room for that. So
it's absolutely
get rid of that.
No. Yep.
Yeah. And even if you look at it as far as talking to people and connecting with people about this business, it's the same thing. If someone's not interested or they don't want to know, then you're moving on. You're moving on for all those millions of people that are out there that
who needs it and waiting for it.
So, but we get so stuck on this one person that said this or whatever, and it drags you right down, right? So,
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, crazy. So that was awesome. So
it is. It really was.
Yeah.
Really got to me.
Yeah. The things that keep you stuck, don't hold on to those things.
No, let it go.
And then also expecting people to do what you're expecting them to do. If they don't do what you want them to do, then that's what they're doing. You're not going to change their mind or make that different.
Absolutely.
You gotta get rid of those things. Okay.
Absolutely.
So right on. That was great. And how's things going? I just had an experience today. So what I was talking with some people. I was talking with one particular person in the last few weeks, and the approach I've used for the LifeWave patches is I've taken my order, and I have several packs, and I order extra, and I just sold that person a pack of X39s at cost plus shipping.
Oh.
Right, my cost, so cost plus shipping, and so they got to try them, and because what I find here, especially here in Los Cabos, one, people don't have a mailing address, which is maybe something you don't think about in the rest of the world, but they have no way. There's no street address I don't have a street address.
Where do you live?
I live in Los Cabos, Mexico, at the bottom of the Baja. So you got to remember that in a lot of countries, there's, it's not as bad here, but I've lived in countries where the address is the the second street after the first oak tree, that kind of thing.
That's how some addresses are still here in Hawaii.
Right, there you go. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
people
know
have
what?
noted that
You know what? I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean, close to
Yeah.
Venezuela. And
Yeah.
there's certain parts on that island where the address is pole 69, something, something or the other. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people still have those addresses. But you know what, Don? You live in the life.
Yes, that's right. And hey,
That's
Brady,
a kind-
welcome to the call.
That's a kind of freedom, That's
Yeah, so-
freedom.
But here's my point. So someone can't place an order because they don't have an address, so they have them ship it to my address, right? So they can
Okay.
pick it up from me. The other issue I find people have is they don't have any way of using a credit card or anything online. They only have cash. So they
Okay.
come here, pay me cash. And then on top of that, instead of that, I like to have something right away for them. So I just sell them one of my packs cash, and then I just replace it after. Anyone, one of those people is going to come on board and come and get their own account today. So that, that just evolved over time.
You're figuring it out as you go along.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got to try the patches, and then they're comfortable with them, and then now they're gonna place their own order because they have somebody else they talk to that wants to try them.
Okay.
It's gonna happen,
Yeah, just a matter of time.
Domino effect.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There's a book called, I think there's a book by that title, The Domino Effect, is it? I think there's a book by that title. Yeah, there is.
Okay,
The
there is.
Domino Effect.
I haven't read it. Maybe I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I think it has, it was been recommended by a lot of multi-level marketers as well, The Domino Effect.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so. There is, isn't it? The Domino Effect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you
I know.
forget about things, that you heard.
Yeah, until somebody says something, wait a minute,
Yeah.
that sounds familiar, the domino effect. Another book that I have found very helpful for mindset is called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's similar to the domino effect, and it helps you with consistency. Make a plan and just keep at it and just keep going. It may not happen immediately, but it's going to happen. There's a young man who I think he's in, oh gosh, what do you call that thing everybody's crazy about nowadays?
NFT.
No, that's Mark's thing.
Nonsense.
Oh, is it only Mark that's crazy about that?
Yeah, because of Mark, I'm like, what the hell is this NFT? Let me go look this thing up. Mark is crazy about this thing. Let me go find out. So because of Mark, I'm seeing it all over now.
That's true.
Because he mentioned it. I may have seen it before, but just never paid it any attention. But because of Mark, I'm so conscious of it. Hi, Grady.
Hello.
Yeah, but this guy makes like $1 million a month. And he said what got him on the road was reading that book by Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret.
Okay. I'm gonna look
So I'm
it
like,
up.
okay, I'm gonna buy that book, listen to it on audio, and see what he's talking about. So I just got it. Just got it.
And if I could find some short clips online, I'll look for it. And we'll play
You
it.
know what? It is online. It is.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Yeah,
Okay.
it's on YouTube. The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I've got a question for you, Brady.
Yeah.
We were talking yesterday. It's been a little bit of a challenge with YouTube copyright issues. So some of the videos that I'm playing are not allowing the copyright. They're blocking it. So in other words, if we're recording, like we recorded Oprah today, I have to go and check whether I can get okay for the copyright in order to post it. And I think it's a lot better to post the video that we watched in the meeting itself. That way, people can watch it right away.
And the other thing, you don't have a Thinkific site open for yourself?
What's it called?
The same thing that Mark uses for social media is New Hollywood.
Oh, right. No, I don't. No.
Well, if you open the free Thinkific account, you could upload those videos there and let people go there to watch them.
Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's one option. The other option, I was just gonna edit the clip out. So
Or you
it's
can edit it out. Yeah.
edit it out and then just include the link in the YouTube post. Or maybe I could
Oh,
do
that's a
both.
good
I
idea.
could post the full thing somewhere else offline, off YouTube.
Yeah, but you play a clip out of an hour-long video sometime, don't you?
Say that again?
Some of the clips you play are from much longer videos, are they not?
No, they're always just like, I don't understand it, how anyone would not want us to use this clip and their clip and repurpose it. They get the revenue anyway, not us.
That's why they have
define
copyright laws.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I just thought everyone would want to say okay to the copyright. So what I was wondering whether if there was an easy way to contact the owners of the content.
I don't know.
Okay. Otherwise, it's just too much work. I'm just gonna cut.
I would just clip it right out and send it without the video in front.
Send it without it and include the link. It just doesn't have the same kind of impact as I think it's important to, I don't know. It's important to
have some type of preface, before you get into the meeting, so everybody knows what you're discussing.
Right. And if they just come into the clip, then they're just watching what we're talking about and they have no idea.
Don, if you make the videos like unlisted so that we'd have to go through it privately through the link, like how it's linked in our thing, would you then be able to post it without the copyright infringement?
No, I read about that. So what happens is soon as you upload the video, YouTube scans it and goes out there and sees if there's any, and there copyright claims with it. And they're just checking for audio, not the video. So just the audio, whether it's music or a talk. Yep. So then the copyright claim comes back. So if you then make it private, the copyright person already has that. They send that request out to them, so they can see your private link, right? So they can still choose to decline it. Technically. So I don't know. It's not worth taking a chance. You only get 3 strikes and they'll shut your whole account down and then you've got no.
You don't want that.
No. So I had some issues. So I made some videos private. But I was told those should be deleted because if they're just left private, you can still get a complaint against it, even though they're private.
Wow. I thought that was only if your channel was monetized and you were like using the videos for monetary purposes, because people will often take clips out of videos and do like reviews and stuff. And like, how would that be a copyright infringement? People do that all the time.
Yeah, it really has to be completely new purpose. Like a review I think is okay because you're talking about it and you're making your own video. But like, even if you we were talking about that yesterday, even if you make a YouTube video and there happens to be a song playing in the background of your video, and that song is copyrighted by Elton John or the Eagles love to complain about copyright infringement. If it's the Eagles playing in the background, you won't be able to post your video because it's going to be copyrighted. And you're right, they're getting all the revenue. It's automatic. Like you don't have any rights to that video once the copyright claim has been out, and then they get, which is fine. It's fine for them to get the revenue on ads and all that stuff if they want from your video. But I thought the same thing you did. Is that if they get the revenue, they'll be okay with it. But supposedly some people are not. Anyway. It's a good thing to look into. And maybe there's, like you said, Brady, maybe there's other places outside of YouTube. There's a lot of new videos.
Yeah, there are. Even that Mighty Network that we had before, you could do it in there also. Can you? Yeah. Maybe you can't upload directly there. Okay. You could try Vimeo.
Okay, right. And I could post it directly on the domain. on the.
And you could try Rumble.
Oh, Rumble, yeah, Vimeo, Rumble.
One thing I don't like about Rumble is it takes forever to upload videos. It's kind of slow uploading on there.
Yeah, YouTube's so great. It's so easy, so quick. It's unbelievable, and it's so it's great.
So did anybody follow Eric Worre's 7-day challenge last week?
I didn't.
Nope,
I got
nope.
on a little bit of it.
No. Well,
Nope.
I have recorded the 7 days, each one. So I'm re-editing them, taking all the front end, back end out. It is amazing.
Okay, I want to see it.
So I'm gonna do it in separate videos. And then when I get it all together, maybe if everybody wants to do this challenge and do it over with our group, we'll do it that way.
Okay,
Sounds good.
Yeah. That sounds great. And then you can post it all to YouTube.
No, I'm not putting that on YouTube. No, absolutely not.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'll run that.
That would make sense. Like they're charging money for this, and then you put it on YouTube.
No,
That's
Eric
a
Worre
copy.
those people will come back and sue your ass off if they thought you were monetizing off them.
Yeah, that makes sense, but not when we're promoting Oprah or we're promoting somebody and we're just watching their video. They should be okay with that, in my opinion, anyway. So, but yes, let's do that, baby. That'd be great to even do that together. I think we should do it together, and then we can.
Well, I would like to do it together, although we wouldn't be able. Well, we could. You'd have to watch the video offline from here.
Yeah.
Because it takes so long. I mean, a couple of these are going to be over an hour.
Yeah.
But there's a few that are like half hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe make a plan to do like one at a time. Everybody.
Yeah,
watches
I'd like to do. I want to set up a special group, and then I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have to do a Zoom, but then have it uploaded to Thinkific where you can watch the videos over there, or Zoom it here. I just can't be posted on Facebook or YouTube.
No.
I'm not going to upload it there.
That's completely understandable. That makes sense.
But the information in there is absolutely phenomenal, and people are getting results left and right. And me, no, I haven't even started. I was watching what they're doing than implementing daily. But now that I've gone through it and watched it, re-editing, amazing. Just for the 7-day challenge. It has nothing to do with his big conference coming up, which is going to have even more information.
So Grady, what are you doing? Are you talking about his 7 steps? Is that what you're referring to?
Not only the 7 steps. He did a 7-day challenge where he had different speakers each day, and each one of them has a little different take on how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one video in particular. This woman is so sharp of how to get leads through organic on Facebook. And she's built her whole career, over 20,000 personal enrolled.
She did
like
that
8
personally?
years, and not spend $1 on ads.
Wow.
Okay, maybe we start with that.
Yeah.
And we'll have to start with number 1.
Yeah, you have to go in order.
Yeah, and do each step to get your mind into prospecting the correct way. But it all lines up, and it's really neat the way he's done it.
Okay.
But I'll get that together and get it going. Maybe I can have it ready by tomorrow night.
Okay. So tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay. So you have it tomorrow for Tuesday? That would be awesome.
Well, I'm not going to take away from what Mark's doing, but at least I can announce it, maybe start another program like this and get everybody going on a different way of prospecting. Even though Mark's way is great, but it's always nice to have a couple different ideas. And if you get the whole group doing it, where we were all posting about health and wellness, LifeWave, and use the hashtags properly, you'd have everybody looking on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all these different places, seeing us. So we'll just see how it works out.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that's another good point. I think we could work as a team to kind of have more exposure online. And yeah, we were talking about that before, posting.
Yeah, and I have brought this up numerous times over the last few years with Mark. But when we're in these types of groups and we're friends on Facebook, if you see somebody go live, you see them posting about it, give the emoji, not a like or a heart, go to the next ones and comment and start boosting the algorithm for each other.
Boosting, yeah, boosting.
Because
Yeah.
I did the same thing with Kimberly Mack yesterday or the day before, and she wrote to me, she said, oh, thank you so much. And she got somebody ask about the product after I commented saying something about it. So it does help.
Yeah, we should talk more about that and do some more training on that kind of stuff. Just what's working, and because I know we talk about it, but we can keep hearing about that over and over again.
Right.
Because what were you saying about not, is it just the comments or is it the emojis also?
Oh, well, you know, when you do the thumbs up or the heart, that really doesn't do a lot for algorithm. You got to go to the smiley heart and a comment with it, and that boosts more.
Okay, so both the smiley heart and a comment.
Yeah, it's just, it's higher ranking in the algorithm than everybody uses thumbs up, and it gets old.
Yeah, cool.
And you know, just like, if you just like posts, it really doesn't do anything for the person posting it.
Okay, so not even just a thumbs up in a comment, but a
Thumbs up in the
heart.
comment help, but if you go to the smiley heart, the yellow with the heart, that really helps quite a bit more.
Yeah.
And a personal
why-
comment, yeah.
Yeah, and why? Is that just because
I don't
of the
know why. It
thumbs up
has to do
is
with
too
with AI and how they
Okay,
filter
that's
all
it.
this.
People have just realized this then.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I've met with Darren Little. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's another huge marketer online. Anyway, he's in Cabo probably for the winter now. So he's been at my place a few times or once, and we went out for dinner a few times. So I've learned a lot.
There's quite a few people down there in Cabo with me.
Everybody's coming down. Soon all you guys will be down here too. So.
I told my wife about it yesterday. And she put the big nicks on that.
What? She
Something-
don't like the warmth, Grady?
Well, hey, if it's not meat and potatoes and cornfields, she doesn't like it. That's just the way she is.
Oh, okay, well, you know, it
Come
is
down.
what it is.
I've lived all over the world. I love different cultures and learning and eating and all that. And she not into it at all.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I love it too.
She likes what she likes.
Yeah, so yeah, you can come down for a week or two then. Or a week.
I'm ready to go myself.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Yeah, or you can come down. But I definitely want to do some kind of retreat or a group get together here. Yeah, if we could convince Mark to get on a plane and come down. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can. He said it many times that he wants to come down.
He can't get it. He can't get out of the metaverse now.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah, before he couldn't get out of the country, now he can't get out of the meta.
Well, today's the first day they open the borders in and out of the U.S.
Canada?
Canada, the U.S., the interstate travel back and forth, and Mexico, and there's like miles of cars and lines waiting to get in and out now.
Oh
Wow.
no, everybody's coming down here. They're already coming down here. Wow. Crazy. But anyway, it is what it is. It's cool. There's lots of room for everybody here. But one of the key points I learned from Darren over the last several days is it's really about not pitching people when you talk to them. So if you could just get them on your friends list for Facebook, that's it. Make friends with them, get them on your Facebook, because then you could comment and do what you're doing, saying, Brady, then they're in your algorithm, and then they're seeing you, and your Facebook social media accounts are doing the know, like, and trust and building.
Well,
up
and that's exactly pretty much what 2 or 3 of these different challenges had to do with.
Okay.
And that's what they talk about. Contact people. You're not selling, you're just making relationships
Friends, yeah.
first. That's all you want to do.
Yeah, because soon as you pitch them, they're like, they're
Out,
back
they're
up.
gone. Yeah,
And
they're
then
gone.
they're gone. It's like walking into a shoe store and they're asking you if they can help
Yeah.
you. Well, no, I'm just looking. Like, why would you walk into a shoe store? You're just looking at shoes. You're there to buy something.
That's what
Window
kills,
shopping.
that's what kills me about me, of not, something about being online doing this is just totally backwards to me than doing it in real life. I ran shoe stores for 3 years, managed them. I sold shoes. I know what it's like to be the salesperson, but I was #1 salesperson in every shoe store I ever worked in.
Oh,
I could upsell. I had one woman buy $1,200 worth of shoes and handbags, and that was back in 1980. So that might have well been $10,000
Hmm.
these days. So I know I can sell, but you don't want to sell people up front. You got to start the conversation.
yeah, wow. Yeah, and it's the same thing here. I just got to take the model and tweak it a little bit to be online.
Yeah, I gotta get these videos together so whoever didn't watch this can see it, because it really was amazing.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely be a part of that. Okay, yeah, we got our 3-minute countdown. Anyone else got
Alrighty.
they want to say? DJ, you're still on mute there, but and tomorrow you've been quiet today.
I got some noise going on over here, so I didn't want everyone to be
Yeah,
distracted.
that's cool. Okay, well, let's wrap it up. It's been great. Hopefully everybody motivated to get to work and get some good stuff out.
Yeah,
Bye,
let us know what you
Jan.
find out
Oh,
about
wrong
me.
video.
Yeah, wrong video. Jan
Don.
Capitan.
Don, let us know what you find out about paying with a wallet and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't get into that conversation. Maybe tomorrow. Paying with a wallet on LifeWave. We don't have time to get into it now. I'm just checking with LifeWave now if we can pay for products with our wallets instead of transferring the
To a
wallet.
card.
back
Oh,
again.
okay.
Because
Well,
for
you should
me,
be able to, you should be able to do that if you've got your card for your wallet.
yeah, maybe you can pay with the card. Yeah, that's possible.
You can set that up. You just have to transfer funds from your wallet to the card.
Because that's for anybody in any country, because then they have to transfer it. I have to transfer it from US funds to Canadian funds and then from Canadian funds to US funds. I don't want to do that. It's in US funds right now in my wallet. I just want to use it to pay in US
Right.
funds.
I got you.
But so if it goes on the card in US and that's the only way to do it, and then comes back off the card in US, that's fine. But they are going to charge you that fee for going back and forth, $1 or something like that, which is okay too. But you don't want to have the exchange rate go back and forth anyway.
Right.
Okay, I'll find out about that though. Okay,
All right.
awesome, everybody. Have a
Great day, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks, Don.
Bye.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay.